So, third episode with this flying team. You should go and check out the second one. That was a good episode. It was only one match, but it's definitely a match you should watch. It was, I think, quite entertaining. It was fun to play, frustrating and fun to play. So go and check that out if you haven't. If you have, then you know how awesome this team is and how it can beat everything or lose to everything, apparently. But there we go. Still want to try out the Mandibuzz, because the Mandibuzz does intrigue me. I've got the same 4 moves that, what was it called, Luis Lopez? I believe. If that's wrong, I apologise to him, but I think it was Luis Lopez. The guy who got top 4 with the Mandibuzz, I've got the same 4 moves. Well, I'm pretty sure it's the same 4 moves. Because he revealed Foul Play and Rock Tomb on stream, and I'm pretty sure he said in his interview that he had Smash and Tailwind, so those are the 4 moves I got on the Mandibuzz. I'm pretty sure that's what his was. So, that's what we've got on the Mandibuzz. The Landorus is just a Life Orb 1. And we haven't used... No, we used Landorus, like... Did we use Landorus? Can't remember. No, it was against the Palkia, wasn't it? Yeah, so we did use Landorus and it got KO'd straight away. You've seen the Lumberry on the Skarmory, and I think you've seen the full moveset now. The Icy Wind, Faint, Tailwind, Whirlwind, as we get a communication error, so I'm going to have to ramble a little bit more. Talonflame is the banded 3-move one. Oh, opponent can't be found. Okay, so I've got to go through all this while I'm rambling. So the Talonflame is, yeah, the 3-move one with Brave Bird, Flare Blitz, and Sleep Talk. So you optimize your Sleep Talk with the Choice Band, and it's just a Sash Array. Nothing really special there. And I'm pretty sure you've seen, yeah, you saw the full moveset of Lugia as well. Because it's basically like the Giratina that I used before, except I've got rid of Icy Wind on the Lugia for recovery. Because that's what the Giratina was missing. It had leftovers. This Lugia has leftovers. But that's not really enough. Really, with, like... You've got amazing bulk with Giratina. And we're going to find someone pretty quickly, which is nice. But you get recovery on Lugia. And Lugia's almost as bulky as Giratina. So, oh, okay. That's interesting. So we got Kyogre Veltal with the Lightning Rod. And then you got Marwell. And then Meowstic is the interesting one. Got Smeargle, which is annoying. But the Meowstic stands out most to me. Now this, apart from the Marwell, is the match surely to bring Mandibuzz to. I guess the Raichu as well. Don't know if it's a max speed of Veltal. If it is, it can OHKO my Landorus with Foul Play. Which makes it, bringing it awkward, because I need it for the Raichu really. But a Veltal can one-shot it. It can, I don't think it can knock out Lugia in one, but it will do a lot. Like, a lot. Almost KO. I'm pretty sure I'll live one. Can't remember what exactly EV'd Lugia to live. It was probably a Veltal, actually. Because I made the Lugia a little while ago, and I haven't looked at the spreads for a while. So this is going to be an awkward match. I would expect Raichu to lead. What's my go-to against Raichu? Like, I kind of need to bring Landorus, but if he brings Veltal, this is awkward. No, I'm going to bring Mandibuzz. No, I'm going to bring Landorus. I'm going to bring Ray, and I'm going to bring Talonflame. So I can't bring Lugia because Veltal is too good against it. I would have to get loads of Calm Minds up to get good Aeroblasts against it, because we've seen how pathetic the damage of Lugia was. Only at +1. If it was +4, just saying, if it was at +4, it would have done a lot more damage. But we were only at +1. It didn't do much. So Mandibuzz and Landorus against Kyogre Raichu. Now this would be fine if I had U-turn on my Landorus, because I would definitely U-turn. But I can't. I could just Earthquake, but then I'll just lose my Landorus. But I would still get a decent chunk onto the Kyogre. But then you can just fake out my Landorus, actually. You can fake out my Landorus and Water Spout. Now, does my Mandibuzz... Mandibuzz is bulky. Do I live a Water Spout? So I want to try and Tailwind. And I'm going to Protect. I would not expect him to fake out my Mandibuzz. He could Volt Tackle it. And that would be disappointing. But then he would have just let me Earthquake his Raichu. So I would expect fake out onto Landorus. Good, good. So do we take a Water Spout with Mandibuzz? If we don't, we're probably going to lose straight up. Yeah, Mandibuzz! Go Mandibuzz. So So now we get a Tailwind up. We'll outspeed the Kyogre with Mandibuzz as well. So he has to, now, unless he has Origin Pulse, well actually Scald can guess as well. If he goes for Water Spout, Earthquake plus Foul Play should do enough, maybe, to stop at least Mandibuzz being KO'd, maybe not Landorus. I'm going to Foul Play. He could protect his Kyogre and Volt Tackle. That wouldn't be the worst, but I'm going to Foul Play the Kyogre and Earthquake. Could switch out into Veltal to take the Earthquake, actually. I should have probably thought that through a little bit more and went for a Rock Tomb, or a Rock Slide with Landorus. Rock Tomb's on the Mandibuzz. But he is going to withdraw into a Veltal, isn't he? Should probably think that through a little bit more. There it is. But I am focusing on the Kyogre, so hopefully this does enough so that I should survive. Do decent damage. This is Life Orb, not banned. Do decent damage. That was not decent enough. Oh, that's actually decent damage. This Foul Play won't knock it out, but it will do... If he Water Spouted, that's ideal. Oh, wow. I underestimated... Oh, no, because he switched in his Veltal, so the Foul Play was boosted. Oh, perfect. That was his own fault. Yeah, because that's actually that was my plan all along, guys. Yeah, because he could have switched out his Veltal to take the Earthquake, but then he boosts my Foul Play so that it knocks out the Kyogre. Well, that was interesting. I'll take that. So the Earthquake shouldn't knock out Mawile in one. Now he could protect and Foul Play. That's the play I would expect the most, because you surely don't just let me Earthquake your Mawile. So I'm going to Rock Tomb this Veltal, and I'm going to protect. It's stalling out my own Tailwind, but I'm not my DS. It's also getting the Rock Tomb onto him will mean that I didn't need my Tailwind in the future. So in a way, this isn't wasting my Tailwind. Unless he Tailwinds himself, then that's bad. But he is Mega Evolving, so he should be attacking, which means he would have let me Earthquake him. So I'm going to protect my Landorus from the Foul Play. It does just Sucker Punch. Okay, that's fair. Rock Tomb, yeah, onto this Veltal. That did nothing. Because I'm intimidated as well, and it's not Stab, and it's a Rock Tomb. But Oblivion Wing, I would hope, knocks out my Mandibuzz. Damn it, Mandibuzz, you're too strong. I wanted the free switch. That's not what I wanted. Okay. So double Sucker Punch onto Landorus will get it. Now, he could have Tailwind of his own on his Veltal, but he could double Sucker Punch my Landorus. I'm actually expecting double Sucker Punch this turn, because it's my last turn of Tailwind. I'm going to Foul Play the Veltal, and I don't really want to switch into Talonflame. I'm going to switch into Ray, because I'm expecting Sucker Punch, double Sucker Punch onto my Landorus. Like, surely that's the play. Because you can't let yourself take an Earthquake. And you saw how much damage Rock Tomb did. You don't need to focus on the Mandibuzz. Protect also makes sense, but Protect Foul Play would make the most sense, and that's really bad for my Ray. Hopefully this does a lot. Do a lot. That did more than Rock Tomb. It is just Foul Play, so that's annoying, because this is going to bring me down to my Sash, definitely. Okay. So I can get a Tailwind up, because my Mandibuzz will outspeed. Oh, actually, no. I'm pretty sure it outspeeds the Primals, not a Veltal. Now I can Extreme Speed to avoid the Sucker Punch. So I'm going to Tailwind. And Extreme Speed the Veltal. I can Flare Blitz the Mawile whenever I want, but I need to get rid of the Veltal so that the Mawile Sucker Punch doesn't knock out my... Okay, that's fine. So the Mawile Sucker Punch doesn't knock out my Talonflame. So this does decent damage to the Raichu. And he can't Sucker Punch either of my Pokemon, so if he's not Sucker Punching, I'll lose one of them. If he does, then I'll get to keep both of them, and I guarantee Tailwind. Because I will outspeed that Mawile. So I get my Tailwind again. So I'm going to Extreme Speed. This won't knock out Raichu, but it'll do a good amount. That's a good amount. And he isn't Sucker Punching, so I will lose something. Just Iron Head. Onto Ray. Okay. Obviously not the one I wanted, but I still have 3 Pokemon with a voice crack. So Landorus is a very, very obvious switch in. There's no reason not to go out to it. Because Talonflame, it can Flare Blitz the Marl, but he's got Fake Out this turn. If he fakes out, that is probably preferable. No, because I want to protect my Landorus, even though that's obvious. The Foul Play actually should knock out the Raichu. But I do not want to knock out the Raichu this turn. I do not want him to switch out into his Evolve. So I'm going to Foul Play the Mawile instead. Because I want to burn his Fake Out. I've got Tailwind. I don't. If he switches out into Evolve, that's fair. But I don't want to knock out his Raichu this turn. Faint. Oh, very nice. Didn't think of that. But the wrong one. That's what I wanted. I wanted Mandibuzz gone. Because now I get a switch into my Talonflame. So that's fine. So actually what I think I want to do, I'm going to bring in Talonflame and I'm going to Brave Bird the Raichu instead. Because I need to be... well, I can Flare Blitz, but then he's got his Mawile, which can Sucker Punch, and he's got his Evolve, which can Sucker Punch. So I'm going to Brave Bird, so I'll prioritise both of them, and a single target Earthquake definitely knocks out Mawile anyway. So, unless the Raichu has Protect, that's fine. The Mawile can Protect and sack the Raichu, but that's fine. I'll be able to get branded Brave Birds onto his Evolve in the future, and I'll be able to knock out the Mawile in one. Surely my Earthquake can knock out the Mawile in one, and then I get the Brave Bird onto the Evolve, and then I can either Rock Slide or Brave Bird the thing that he doesn't knock out with Foul Play, and then I'll win. That's the plan. So Raichu's gone. He could still be Sucker Punching, and if he's Sucker Punching Landorus, it shouldn't knock out. So Raichu's gone. Ideally, he would Sucker Punch my Talonflame expecting Flare Blitz. That would be ideal, but he should still Sucker Punch onto the Landorus. Okay, he does. That's fair. But that won't knock me out. Earthquake should knock you out. It's not single target, is it? Because I've got a Talonflame. But that should still knock you out. As it does. I'm pretty sure that does. Wait, that didn't. He's still on 1 HP. No! Oh, my plan. My glorious plan. Because now he can Sucker Punch KO my Landorus. Does he have Sucker Punch with his Evolve? He's only shown Oblivion Wing, hasn't he? And Foul Play. Because now he can Sucker Punch the Landorus, and I don't really want to protect because he'll be able to knock out my Talonflame. So I'm going to Brave Bird the Mawile. That's really annoying that he lived. He intimidated my Landorus, didn't he? I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to Brave Bird the Mawile and Rock Slide the Evolve. Because I can't protect because he can just knock out my Talonflame and I won't be able to win with just Landorus because he'll lock me down with Sucker Punch. I still expect Evolve to have Sucker Punch. Brave Bird still prioritises it, so Mawile's gone. So hopefully he Sucker Punches my Talonflame. He won't do because why would you? But he could be Sucker Punching my Landorus. If he doesn't, I should win. If he does, he should win. If he doesn't, I do connect, so I should win. And that's not enough to knock him out. But actually, no, because he can knock off or Foul Play my Talonflame, which he does. And now he'll outspeed, wait, how many turns the Tailwind's gone? Yeah, the Tailwind's gone, so he should actually win this. So that was, whoa, yeah, so that was pretty close. I wasn't really thinking about the Tailwind because I just assumed I outsped, but now he should outspeed me and win. There we go. So that was pretty close, pretty close. Mandibuzz did a fair amount that match. If it was a little bit stronger with its Rock Tomb, I would have won. Actually, no, if I'd Foul Played twice, no, because the Oblivion Wing would have recovered him to full health anyway. But that was pretty close. Well done on him for having a max speed Evolve. Because if he wasn't, he would have still had to have a Sucker Punch to beat me. Like that went wrong as soon as Mawile survived on 1 HP, and I was fully expecting it to be knocked out. Which is a shame. Maybe, I guess I should be running a ban Landorus, but I've got banned on Talonflame because I wanted to try out the 3-attack one. So I'm going to try and find another one. Because that was really close, but a pretty good match. We were probably going to climb into the 1700s with that match, but now we're 1669, so not that great. But then again, I haven't been using the most competitive teams. I have been saving that for my secret practice for Worlds. And I'm pretty sure I found the team that I'm going to take for Worlds. It's a month before, which is good. I'm glad that I'm this prepared, but I'm pretty sure I found the 6 Pokemon I'm going to take to Worlds. I just need to finish tweaking. And I'm very close to finishing tweakings. And it's fairly original as well. It's nothing boring. So it should be a lot of fun at Worlds. that is the plan anyway. Even if I lose, I've brought an interesting team, let's say. So, like, I'm not expecting to win. I'm hoping for top 16. Like, top 16 is my aim, because that's prizes, and that means capture card. So that's the aim. And I can't really use the most standard stuff very well anyway, so I need to have little twists here and there. Just, like, I guess it's so it surprises my opponent, but even then, I don't use gimmicks, let's say. I use unconventional moves. There is a difference, because, like, gimmicks only work once ever. Unconventional moves still work even if your opponent knows about them. So, like, that's the main difference anyway. And I'm still having to ramble because apparently between matches it takes forever to find someone. It takes almost no time when you're at the beginning of the episode, but you can't find anyone when you're in the middle of this. So, going to have to go through all of this and keep rambling and rambling, which is annoying. So, come on. Yeah, I thought it'd frozen for a second there. It was taking a little bit too long. So, got the in-party. And challenge. There we go. And now, we're going to magically find someone in a few seconds, because that's the way it works. They just waste our time. Wonder how long that was. That was probably at least 2 minutes of just nothing while we're waiting for someone, and then it's just going to take forever. No. First we're going to get a communication error, and then find someone else. Oh no, there we go. We find someone straight away. Not straight away. That was not straight away. That was the wrong words. But 1500s with Arash's team. So what do I go to against that? Because it could be a Sash Jumpluff. His wasn't, but it could be a Sash Jumpluff. It's max speed Thundurus with a Sash with hidden power Ice. So Landorus is not so good. His Thundurus, because it's HP Ice, pretty much just beats our whole team. So I kind of have to go with Ray. Lugia can take one hit, but then it's just beaten by the Velthal. Like, this is pretty much a counter team to ours. Maybe Skarmory? Because it's got Sturdy? Because I can't bring Landorus. Oh, I can bring Landorus. I can bring Skarmory and Landorus. And he'll HP Ice my Landorus as I Icy Wind him. There's my fingers. That's the plan. New plan. There was no original plan, so that's just plan. Skarmory Landorus with Ray. I don't want to bring Lugia, which is a shame. Kind of want to bring Mandibuzz again. Like, I kind of need, like, surely I need Talonflame, but Mandibuzz looks not bad. But I need Skarmory to fulfill my plan. Because he's got T-Wave, I need my Lumberry. Talonflame. Mandibuzz looked alright, and I knocked EDS again. But Talonflame is surely the better choice, because it's way stronger than the Mandibuzz. And I've already got Skarmory supporting it. Like, I doubt I'll ever bring Mandibuzz and Skarmory together. Did I in the previous match? Maybe. But, yeah, Thundurus was definitely leading. And then that's not so good anymore, because he can just fake out my Skarmory and Hidden Power Ice, and then there's nothing I can do. Like, surely that's his play, and I can't do anything about that. I guess I could switch out into Talonflame, but then that doesn't make any sense, because I'll just lose it next turn. And it's going to break my Sturdy with the Skarmory. I am going to attempt my original plan. I am going to Icy Wind, because it breaks his Sash. And I'm going to try and protect, because I know it's HP Ice. But surely you just fake out the Skarmory and HP Ice, and there is nothing I can do. He's just counter-teamed me. Which is very easy to do, because this is not the most competitive team. Oh, okay. So Tailwind was better. Tailwind was way better. I wasn't expecting him to protect. Like, surely you just HP Ice in that. Fake out protect. Why? That wasn't a good play. But now, he has to choose one of the targets for his Thundurus, and it's surely going to be the Skarmory, because he can't touch it otherwise with the Kang. Now, I just get KOs to a Thunderbolt, but I can't switch in. I need to try an Icy Wind again. And I'm going to Rock Slide. He can only knock out one of them with his Thundurus. He's going to T-Wave. Perfect, perfect. I've got a Lumberry, thank you very much. So as long as I double connect with Icy Wind, I'm in a really good position. because he can't T-wave my Landorus. Why have you not been HP icing my Landorus? I'll live the double edge because I intimidated you. I'll easily live the double edge, but ooh, is that Sucker Punch range? At -1 it would close, but Rock Slide is going to miss both. No, it's not. It's going to connect. So it's going to bring him down to a sash because he's not got any bulk. Well, okay. That is a bulky one then. Oh, it is. Okay, so it's not exactly Arash's team. That's interesting. But wait, did I crit the Kangaskhan? Surely I did, because that was too much damage. Like, I missed... I'm pretty sure I just double crit this Kangaskhan, because I didn't pay attention the first time, but surely that Rock Slide did too much otherwise. Now, he can definitely Sucker Punch my Landorus. Because of the Life Orb damage, I definitely put myself in Sucker Punch range. Now, he can T-Wave. Landorus outspeeds him. 100% Landorus outspeeds him. So he's got to Sucker Punch. Like, surely you Sucker Punch here. So I can switch out. Like you have to Sucker Punch Landorus here. So I'm going to make a risky switch and switch out into my Ray. But surely you Sucker Punch the Landorus. Like, you can switch out to reset your stats and stuff, but, like, Ray should be safe here. He could HP Ice it, actually. But he did Thunder Wave. That's fine. I don't need speed on Mike's Skarmory. It's to give speed to the other members of the team. So I'm going to get fully paralyzed, because that's what happens to me on with this team, apparently. So, Double Edge was just onto... So he didn't Sucker Punch. So he would have just let me KO him. That's really interesting. And because he's bulky, he's not in extreme speed range with Thunderous. He's definitely in range with Kangaskhan. That's really confusing. Like, surely you Sucker Punch the Landorus there, because I just KO at you otherwise. That was a good read from him. Let's give him that then. So, still spam Icy Wind? Why not? And I'm going to extreme speed. Do I extreme speed Thunderous? No, I leave it on the field, surely. Because I need him to keep it on the field. So, he didn't switch out. That's fine. So, Kangaskhan will go down. And then there'll be no Sucker Punches on my Landorus. So, I'll outspeed because he's definitely been Icy Winded. Like, I saw that. So, he's been Icy Winded. So, Landorus will outspeed him. I guess he can still Sucker Punch with his Yveltal, actually. I'm probably going to lose Rayquaza here. Unless he doesn't have HP Ice. If he's only got Thunderbolt, it may not knock me out. It probably shouldn't. It shouldn't. Yeah, it didn't. Nice. So, Breakthrough. And miss, because that's nice. And that was single target. It's a Skarmory, but that could have put him in... Oh, and I Mega Evolved, didn't I? That was foolish. Yeah, definitely shouldn't have Mega Evolved. Because now I kind of need to switch out. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Now which one do I want to sack? Landorus or Talonflame? Skarmory's going down here. I'm going to feint the Thunderous to hopefully put it in Rock Slide range. So as I say that, like... Do I switch out the Ray? Because I've got Earthquake. So do I need to? Kind of do because of his... Yveltal. Because he can Sucker Punch me. I'm going to switch out into Landorus. I was running out of time. That's, like, it's not a good play. Maybe I'm focusing on the weather too much. Could be Thunder Waving my Ray here, but, like, that wouldn't really make any sense. Because Eruption just gets a double knockout. I guess he can protect the Groudon from anything like that. He's not going to protect, so Feint does not put him in Rock Slide range. Does Thunder Wave. That's nice, but he's going to Eruption, so it doesn't make a difference. Because now he's going to get a double KO. Now we do get the weather back. Now is he going to protect his Groudon from potential waterfall? He's going to switch out into his Yveltal to take the waterfall. Like, surely it makes sense for him now to switch out his Groudon. because I could very, very easily have a water move, which I do, and it will be a knockout on the Groudon. I could Flare Blitz, but then he can Sucker Punch me next turn. I don't think Brave Bird will knock out the Thundurus. But I think that's what I need to go for. I think I need to crit the Thundurus. I'm going to Waterfall. It's too obvious. As I knock my webcam because I'm so professional. And like, I think I need to crit the Brave Bird on the Thundurus. It's just so readable. He's going to switch out his Yveltal, and I should have doubled up, but not with the Waterfall. Oh, okay. He lets me Waterfall. So if this crits the Thundurus, I think we win. It's not going to crit the Thundurus. Yeah, it's not. So, like, he's surely Thunderbolting our Talonflame. Yeah, he's Thunderbolting the Talonflame. Yeah, because that was a win for him. Like, we needed to... Well, actually, no. If we'd have Flare Blitzed, we could have still taken that. But I was too scared of the Sucker Punch in the back. Actually, no. Oh, with the strong winds. With the strong winds. Yes! Strong winds! Oh, that was nice. Okay, so it's a Yveltal. Right, now, he's got Protect on his Thundurus, surely. I can Extreme Speed the Thundurus, and I can Brave Bird the Yveltal. But that would KO my Talonflame to recoil. And then his move would hit the Ray. Now, would he Sucker Punch here? I could double up onto a Yveltal with Extreme Speed and Brave Bird. That's what I'm going to do. Because then the Thundurus... Yes, it only goes wrong if he protects his Yveltal, and I don't think he will protect his Yveltal. Famous last words, but... He protects Thundurus. Yes, nice. So, hopefully this is a KO. It's banded. If I Dragon's Ascent, it was much better, but this gets past a potential Sucker Punch, if he Sucker Punched. But Extreme Speed plus a banded Brave Bird, oh, maybe... It's going to be close. If it doesn't, we're going to lose. Unless he's Sucker Punched. And if he did Sucker Punch, we win. If he lives and doesn't Sucker Punch, we lose. Yes, nice. He gets knocked out. That's nice. So we clutched that out. That was nice. We do get KO'd, but Extreme Speed wins. Nice, nice. That was really good. Like, he would have won if he protects his Yveltal, but got the prediction right. That's really nice. Because now we just Extreme Speed, and we win. And we beat this counter team. Like, I would say it's pretty much, like, I have an awful, awful, awful matchup against this team, but because he wasn't the fast one with Thundurus, like, if it would have been the normal Thundurus with HP Ice Sash, that would have probably been worse, because he would have been HP Icing us all over the place, but, because he Thunderbolted our Ray at one point, didn't he, instead of HP Icing, and HP Ice would have knocked him out. So, yeah, like, if it had been the normal team, he would have won that, so, we managed to clutch it out. That was awesome. I'm going to leave it there. I'm probably going to get one more episodes, because 4 gives me 2 a week. So, that's what I'm going to go for. So, there'll be one more after this. Thanks for watching.